What's wrong with climbing mountains? You don't get arrested. Surely that's a challenge.
Actually, I did climb mountains for nearly 20 years, and then I have moved into buildings. You know, discovering something, a new field with, different perspective. And then also it became a job, very interesting job, traveling a lot, meeting people, this and that, sometimes being arrested, going to jail, but interesting job.
Is that the arresting and going to jail, is that part of the buzz as well? I mean, climbing it without equipment must be scary enough, without the thought you're going to get arrested.
It can be quite funny, you know, if you are not staying for too long, it's just something very unusual, which you are discovering something, meeting guys that some of them, they can be quite nice, even though, you know, they are behind the bars, so it's just something different.
But I mean, you've climbed some of the most iconic buildings in this city, the City of London. You've been up by, Canary Wharf, haven't you?
Yeah.
The Lloyd's building.
Lloyd's building twice.
Yeah.
And Portland's house.
Uh-huh.
And and now I'm trying to get the approval to climb the Shard building.
I was going to ask you about that, but you do get approval sometimes if you can, is that it?
Yeah, many times. Like year 2012, I climbed 7 times, and 7 times I got the approval.
Okay.
You know, sometimes I'm climbing, like in Dubai, Burj Khalifa. It was organized with Sheikh Mohammed, who is the #1 in Dubai. So, you know, meaning that sometimes people, they think that I am a criminal, that it's only impossible to do something officially with me, but it's totally wrong. Nowadays, nearly 70% of the things that I am doing are completely official.
And it's good publicity, I suppose, for the building as well. Is it true you used to suffer from vertigo? Do you still suffer from vertigo?
Still, because this is a disease. So there is nearly nothing that you can do except living with that and just handle it as much as you can.
Okay. And you started climbing, you started doing this because you were locked out of your house when you were 12 years old?
Yeah, well, kind of.
I
did climb a 7-story building, and then this is how I caught the virus, but climbing.
Okay. And have you got anything planned? I mean, what are you doing in the UK now? You're not going to nip up
it's just I am giving some speeches for some climbing school. I did it in Edinburgh, I did it in North Wales last night. I did another one yesterday, but I forgot the name of the place. I will have another one in Bristol on the 13th, and then after that, flying back to France, and in 2 weeks' time, climbing again in Dubai.
Okay, and best of luck with trying to get up the Shard. You say you've nearly got permission. You think that might happen? If you did, when would it happen?
I have no idea, you know, but it could be. I hope that I am going to meet the guy within 2 days.
Or you could just come out of your hotel room tonight and think, I fancy shinning up there, perhaps. Let's hope not. Alain, very good to see you. Thank you very much for coming in here. Alain Robert there, the French Spider-Man.